And we had said at the time that this 93, I don't want to see it back here and above that. So, you know, there's a marginally good trade in the afternoon. You know, this is not a high odds trade for this to hold. But it is a common sense trade. Because I said these traders will want to get profits, and so that might get us into the 88 to 87, 87 and a half idea. So if you got into, you know, below the 8, because one of the reasons for the 89 idea, 89 to 88, because that was the IB low. You got to break that all over again, right? So is this a good thing for the shorts? Of course. Is it conclusive? No. Is it a good way to spend Friday afternoon, make a couple of bucks? Sure, especially if it's raining outside. So that is the umbrella pattern, no doubt. 93 resistance did hold. So there's a scalp type trade. And what do we have? 240, an hour and a half. So the burden I said is on the longs. Shorts win by default. Longs are the ones that have to get out of Dodge. And the low still could be in for the day. Doesn't have to be, but still is. If you lose me, let me save charts. Here's some thunder out here now. The NASDAQ has rejected that next zone. A lot of tails down here. So lunch contra, beautiful contra. And then we get to swing back, obviously, the middle swing from the low to the high and back to the middle of that swing. That's sequence trading. And I said, this key rotation in here, we must hold this now. If we take this out, then obviously the 94 becomes in play again. What do we've got? Quarter to 3. So still thinking that we've got some shorts trapped. That being said, the longs definitely are trapped. They need another rescue. Got to get it above the 92s. And Friday afternoons, usually I think of as big boy squaring. And that means the weekly traders are squaring up and taking profits. This move this morning frees up the shorts to come back with another attack after profits are taken. The question is, will they win the battle or not? So we have encroached back into the 85 territory, but vigorously defended as it has been. One of these days it won't be. One of these days it's going to give in and we're going to come backwards. But for now we can see that this red line has held support again today. And back into the umbrella, but you've got to continue. You've got to keep it under all of these moving averages. So I consider this a scalp type trade, and then trailers are where you win. So burden is on the longs. Get out of Dodge. Without that, you know, any lows available this afternoon, but I'm feeling, you know, from this trade to this trade and back into the middle here, good trade, good solid trade. And, you know, when we were talking earlier and Zeke had said, here we go again, same as yesterday, said there's a difference today, really. Difference is it's Friday. So it's do or die time, you know, for the longs. If they don't get out a job, they could capitulate a little bit today. Yeah, law of alternation, exactly. That's what I was thinking. But you can see how challenging it's been to use moving averages, and when things aren't clear, like I said, you know, stay on the sidelines to see a little clarity, and then go with the side that starts to show you they mean it. This bar right here was the best bar for the shorts today, because it got us back under everything, and then allowed the second sell, and then we're using the top of that bar. Okay, as long as that's intact, resistance. And the NQ. You know, the NQ is certainly held up its end of the bargain. You know, its low has been respected, but there's been no forward progress either. And you can see how this 30-minute chart has been helpful, and the 60. But still not a lot of staying power underneath that 85 zone. Good trade.